Straight ahead on the Valley today, big burn. An out-of-control garage fire spreads to the rest of the home and forces one family out for at least one night. And would you steal someone's pet after saying they'll watch it for the day? That's what one Moorhead man is trying to figure out. Plus, the Red River Valley Fair. It's back after a COVID hiatus. We have a live report from the fairgrounds. But first, we start with breaking news this morning. A child kidnapping in Grand Forks. Police say a girl was forced into a man's car around 4:30 yesterday afternoon in the 900 block of Belmont Road. He took off, but the girl was found safe a short distance, and a short time later, the victim's friends were able to provide police with a description of the man and his car. 52-year-old Robert Burr of Grand Forks was later arrested for kidnapping. There's no word from police on if the victim and the suspect know each other. Grand Forks PD is now asking anyone who witnessed the abduction or has any information on the incident to contact them. A West Fargo home has major damage after fire raced from the garage and into the house. It was called in around 8 last night from the 5300 block of 8th Street West. Firefighters say it started in a car in the garage and then quickly spread to the second and third floors of the home. 25 firefighters from West Fargo and Fargo battled the blaze. The homeowner says everyone made it out of the building okay, and they're now working with the Red Cross to get help with immediate needs and finding a place to stay.
We'll send crews in to get that kind of stuff. Pictures, important documents, any keepsakes, something like that before. If it isn't ruined in the initial stages of the fire, we want it out of there before we get in there because we'll end up tearing stuff apart.
You see it right there. There is extensive damage to the front of the house, but neighbors say the backside is much less affected. New this morning, one woman is dead, 2 others injured, and the driver whose car they were in now in jail after trying to run away from the crash scene. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says it happened last night when a pickup hit the passenger side of a minivan on Memorial Highway in Mandan. The minivan driver took off but was later arrested for leaving the scene of a crash involving death, aggravated reckless driving, and driving under suspension. A 42-year-old woman in that vehicle died. 2 others were seriously hurt. Troopers say charges are also possible against the driver of the pickup. Just about 8 minutes before the top of the hour, we want to get a check of our forecast, and some folks waking up possibly to rain out there today, Lisa.
Yeah, a few of us in our southwestern viewing area seeing the rain, other places enjoying lots of sunshine, so it depends on where you are. Here in Fargo, a mix of some clouds and some sunshine as we're looking off to the east on our Luther Family Ford Sky Cam. So in Fargo, 59 degrees with some partly to mostly cloudy skies. Grand Forks is at 53. Thief River Falls, Bemidji, Fergus Falls, our communities in the east, checking in with some sunshine, 55 in Thief River. Bemidji has been cool. We're at 46 degrees right now. That number's been going up since this morning, earlier this morning. It's 63 in Fergus and in Devil's Lake. And in Devil's Lake, we're looking at some mostly cloudy conditions. So let's talk about that rain chance for us today. If you're looking to the west, you can see some areas of rain and some thunder around the Bismarck area. And then another little cell here pushing into the Stutzman County area. And now a couple of cells forming down into Lemoore County, into Edgeley. You can see a few areas of spotty rain, especially in these places where we're seeing some yellow areas pop up. And that's also affecting places like Medina and up toward Woodworth and moving eastward. So if you're in Jamestown, this is coming your way. If it holds together, you might have a little rain greeting you this morning. And over to the east, some clouds, but I'm thinking that we're a little more on the drier side in Fargo. There could be a couple of sprinkles under those clouds right now. So again, your afternoon planner is looking variable, just like this morning. We'll have more sunshine to the east, and those chances for off and on rain showers, those should be isolated, shouldn't affect a lot of people today, but the potential is there in our western counties and in southeastern North Dakota, so kind of along a diagonal here. And Fargo will be right on the edge of that, so there might be some moments we get a lot of sunshine in the metro, and then sometimes when we're looking at more cloudy skies. And that chance for rain and thunder does continue into tonight. Eventually it winds down Saturday morning, and then the weekend looks great. Here's a look at our pool cast. A great weekend to be out at the pool, out at the lake, the fair, anywhere outdoors for that matter. Tomorrow, once those showers clear from the southwest, we'll all see that chance for some sunshine, temperatures into the 80s. And Sunday looks great too. Mid-80s, warm, sunny, just looking like a fantastic weekend. And not too muggy either. It's not often in the valley we get this kind of weather falling on the weekend here in the Red River Valley.
Oh yeah, perfect weekend. Warm weather, not so muggy. You're everybody's best friend today, Lisa. Thank you very much. It is now 6:54. People in the Deer Creek neighborhood of a South Fargo area are hoping to find common ground with the city on a retention pond that's not supposed to be used for recreation. Many were able to voice their concerns to city officials yesterday. Back in May, people were sent letters asking them to limit recreation and remove all docks and power cords from the city-owned storm retention pond. But those living there say that's what attracted them to that neighborhood. City officials are worried about E. coli after testing in similar ponds revealed higher levels in the summer months. These types of ponds may also contain sewage, grease, and other contaminants, but neighbors say they're willing to relieve the city of any responsibility.
Quite honestly, I feel common ground is allowing us to use it for recreation. Our goal is to try to get people outdoors and out and about, and I think this is a perfect example to do that. Make us aware of the issues that are there and have us take our own responsibility.
Fargo Parks officials now say they are willing to have a conversation on taking steps to help encourage safe recreational use of the pond. City engineers will share input from those residents with the City Commission and the city attorney to determine the best way to minimize the city's liability. No word on how long that process might take. A Moorhead man is trying to get his dog back after temporarily fostering the animal with someone that he met on social media. He adopted the dog from a woman on Fargo Moorhead Free Pets on Facebook, but he later realized it wasn't a great fit. The plan was to return the dog, but the original owner couldn't pick up the dog right away, so he found someone on the same Facebook group who agreed to take the dog for 24 hours. But now he says that woman cut off communication and has not returned the dog.
We want the dog to go back to her rightful owner. We want to make sure she's safe and taken care of. We don't know where she is. We don't know if she is being taken care of.
A report has been filed with Moorhead Police about Luna. She is a husky mix with light-colored eyes, pictured right there. If you see her, you're urged to call police. Fargo fire investigators are questioning how a fire started in a pickup parked at the La Quinta Inn and Suites earlier this week. They say the cause is undetermined, but the owner of the pickup insists that it was caused by fireworks. A witness does confirm that fireworks were being used on the other end of the large parking lot before that fire started. During the investigation, bottle rockets were found in the back of the pickup. The owner says the rockets were used and had been used a few days before that fire started. It is back and it is bigger than ever before. We're talking the Red River Valley Fair. They're bringing in 10 exciting days of concerts, food, and a lot more than that. The Valley Today's Brian Sherrod. He joins us live this morning with a preview of what to expect at the Red River Valley Fairgrounds. Good morning, Brian.
And good morning, Jordan. That's exactly right. It's my first time being here, and I'm super excited. I'm pretty sure everyone is as well. And of course, I'm here, Brianne Linsmeyer, to talk all about what to expect. Thank you for being here with me this morning. As we're talking about the different fun events, I guess, what are some things that people should expect this year?
Yes, so we have something for everyone out here. We have Goat Mountain, so you can see goats climbing some hay, and that's going to be a crowd pleaser. Everyone's going to want to see that happening. We have the Cass County Farm Bureau Egg Education Center. We have all of the rides by Crabtree Amusements. You can let your little kid out and ride the Ferris wheel and go on the zipper and all those different fun things. The food, of course, serving up your favorite fair food. Again, the calories don't count the next 10 days, so make sure to plan your menu accordingly for each day that you're out here. And of course, the grandstand, the all-finished concrete grandstand at the Bud Light stage. A great lineup. All the information, redrivervalleyfair.com. Buy your tickets right now.
So why is it so important to be able to have the event this year? I know last year was a lot different with the pandemic.
It is. We value being a part of the community, and we know how important it is for everyone to come out here to be stress-free, to enjoy, to celebrate the rich history that we have out here in the Red River Valley, and to show the importance of how agriculture impacts everyone on a day-to-day basis. And that's really what we do, and we want to show how much we have improved and how much we continue to move forward each year.
Awesome. So thank you so much, of course, Brianne, for being here with me this morning. And of course, it's just super exciting to be out here. I know Jordan, a lot of highlights with us talking about bacon earlier as well. So much to expect, and I'm going to go ahead and toss it back to you for now.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff at the fair, and to find when the gates open, how long they stay open, and the days that you can get in for free. Find that information on the VNL News app. Brian, thank you. Former Bison Peyton Otterdahl is preparing for the Tokyo Olympics. He qualified in the shot put last month at the Team USA trials in Eugene, Oregon, placing him third and punching his ticket to the Olympic Games for the first time ever. Otterdahl is in the final stretch of his preparation back in Fargo, and he's back in a familiar ring on the NDSU campus. While the Olympic Games were postponed in 2020, he spent that year training, and he's now saying it's paying off in a big way. Let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. That question today is, this item is given more as a gift than it is purchased. The answer, a blender. Remember, you can play along every day. The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start. The Valley Today, it rolls on. Find us on the Fargo CW. Have a great Friday.